Neace tier list. All right, fine. You want a Neace tier list? Okay. All right, here we go. Top lane. I will add a champion. I will add a list of champions that I think are the best champions to climb, that are easy champion, like easy, simple champions to climb in each role. Okay, each role I will give you 5 of what I think are the best picks. I will only give you 5 and then I'll move on. If your pick is not included, go next. Well, I'm just kidding. You just understand that I only have time for 5 in each role. All right, chat. Let's make this fun. I will let you guys, I already have in mind champions. I don't even have to think very hard about the champions I would put up here. But I'd be curious to know if you guys think like me, if you think you can get, if you can pick my champions. Easy champions that will get you LP. We're talking, to be clear, champions that are recommended for newbies, people that do not know what they're doing. Do you understand? I think everybody knows me long enough to know. I think everybody has been watching my content now long enough to know that I'm putting this guy in here right from the start. He's never faltered. He's never wavered. He's going in the list. All right, so we got Garen. I think that's a no-brainer. I think anybody with any IQ at all knows why we're putting Garen in here. So Garen is 1. Mordekaiser. Some of you guys are saying Mordekaiser. I'm definitely gonna put Mordekaiser in there. Mordekaiser's the homie. He's been here chilling at top lane for a while now. Very simple champion. He'll never let you down. So put Mordekaiser in there. All right, let's see what else you guys got. Easy picks that carry. I'm giving you 5 that I think are the best right now. All right, Jayla, it looks like you're clutching out here. You guessed it. The guy that forces you to have mini-map awareness. Yes, the Shen. There you go. All right, there's 2 more in mind. I don't think anybody has said the one that I'm thinking. Oh, somebody just said it. I'll give you guys a hint. Thick thighs save lives. And no, I am not talking about the tiny leggies, to be fair. I'm not talking about tiny leggies. Thick thighs save lives. I'll give you a hint. Alawi is a phenomenal top lane pick. And last but not least, this champion is pretty bananas. I'm the worst at this job. I'm gonna put the Fortnite model in here because I think it's funny. I don't know how, like there's apparently some sort of Wukong-esque thing in Fortnite. I'm just fucking putting this guy in here. All right, let's explain what we're looking for here, top laners. There are some honorable mentions in here. You guys could probably figure them out. But these are your easy top lane picks. You will probably be very satisfied with the results if you take any of these champions and they all do different things. They all have varying degrees of easy. Now, if you want to be a more team-reliant player, Shen is great. It teaches you how to kind of win a lane early and then transition more supportive role. Mordekaiser makes just autopilot pushing a breeze. Garen is like your traditional split push carry. That's like, you know, pressure. Just moving around the map very quickly and just being annoying as fuck. Alawi is your harassing people under tower constantly. And Wukong is probably like the harder of all of these picks. I'm like saying harder, but not really. But he kind of, he's probably the hardest of the carries in this list, if you could figure out how to snowball lanes with him. But yeah, I mean, they all do different things, but they all do them pretty easily, if I'm being honest. And yeah, so that's your top lane. This is your top lane. You know, if you just need an easy champ to master right now, that would take you all the way to diamond or higher. I mean, maybe not higher. It would be easy, but any of these champions get you to diamond, no problem. All right. All right, team. You guys have now figured out what we're trying to do here. Let's see what you think the best mids are for the newbies of the newbies. I will let you guys pick and choose. All right, the first one I think you guys are hitting on pretty well. This is the ultimate newbie champ for learning how to push and roam. Mr. STD man himself, the Malzahar. For those who are hating on the Malzahar pick, just keep in mind, yes, he's a little team reliant, but mid is about pushing and roaming or wave clear. The next one I see coming from Ryan and Sean, I'm actually going to agree. This is a new one, new into the Neace pool of easy champions. I am going to start adding her into the list because I just think that she is pretty obviously, I guess I'll take this image, whatever, YouTube. If you must give me this, I guess. I don't know how you figure this is an appropriate image. But Booba Ari. We will take Ari. Ari is pretty easy. And she's pretty reliable. And she, because of the buff change to her R, she's become a staple mid lane pick and a stable mid lane pick, I think. The people that are saying Anivia, I agree. I agree. Now, Anivia may be probably the hardest champion on this list to play appropriately or to play well. I would actually argue that Anivia is pretty difficult. It's easy to mess up. But overall, I don't think there's any denying that Anivia is a very strong pick for the wave clear style. Pretty reliable, pretty simple. Now, I don't know if you've seen my coachings recently, but there's one champion that I want included in this list. I yelled at a client recently about it. I've yelled at multiple clients recently about it. I've shown the play style. I think I've made a pretty good argument for why this particular assassin pick is having a good time in mid. Maybe you guys will piece it together. He's having a good time in mid. He is having a good time. Nick, thank you for not choking on that hint. Push roam. Echo is king of push roam. Solid pick. Solid carry. I would definitely put him on this list of solid, easy-ish champions to play. I think that this guy is I think people think too hard about it. And last but not least, you guys have been saying his name this whole time, and people are going to roll their eyes at me. I really don't give a fuck what they say. But this is just more of a total like reminder as well that, you know, any of the champions from top lane could probably be played in mid lane and actually do exceptionally well. And I oftentimes get very, very annoyed because for some reason, nobody wants to play bruisers mid ever. And Garen's very good. You know, your Lowy's really good. Any champion that's good at top is probably good mid. You just have to literally just learn how to survive these lanes, and then you could still get the value out of those picks. And this is just a reminder. Now, honorable mentions, there's plenty of them. There's plenty of them. Some people are saying Annie. I've never liked Annie. You've never heard me praise Annie and coach. I don't give a fuck what else LS is talking about on that. Annie has never been that great to me. I mean, she's fine. She's all right, but the play pattern is actually not as easy as people think to get to a end game with. She has no wave clear. She is minimal push. I think that that's an overhyped pick, and I think that it loses sight of what actually carries games. But she's still fine. Veigar is another good one. Veigar is actually a really, really good one. I just didn't include him because I wanted to have kind of a representation of different champions. But Veigar is great, and Veigar you could kind of swap in for Anivia here as a perfectly fine, like, just scale up and chill pick. But Anivia gives you more functionality if you can master it for sure, I think. Anivia's crazy good. No one wants to play her though because she's boring and she's a bird. Talon probably, honestly, some of these assassins would have been mentioned more if assassins weren't as shitty as they are at the moment. But yeah, you could always push Rome with assassins. All right. What do you think, chat? Good list so far? Good list for the newbies? Get your LP with these champions, okay? Let's keep it moving. Guess where we're going next? We're going to the jungle. Pack your bags. We're going to the jungles.